Constitution is the most oppressive piece of law for the poor majority. Its number one objective is to protect the rich, not to end poverty. As I record this, it's got about 24,000 views. The political machine is broken, and it's broken because the people that designed it, all the way from your Rhodes and the Oppenheimers, later on you'd find your National Party and the ANC would take over. The model itself has not been changed. How do you know it's not changed? You know we get told to vote, right? And then depending on who we vote for, you hear terms like the Doomsday Coalition. No, the Rand, the markets, we don't want to become another Zimbabwe. What does that tell you? It tells you that people don't care who we vote for. They threaten us with the Rand, the economy, becoming a Zimbabwe. That means the market, money, the economy is more important than what the people want. That means it's not a real democracy. And to what Usizwe says in his piece, the truth is political parties and politicians, their job becomes to manage frustrations, not to address it. Julius Malema would say at some point, speaking in a radio interview, that an unled revolution is chaos. He'd speak about how the EFF fills that gap where disgruntled, frustrated people have a home so that they can organize them. Because he says, I think it's a white disc jockey, radio DJ on the other side, saying, when the people get desperate, who are they going to come for? They're going to come for me and you, chief. Because Malema himself is not even middle class today. We can argue that he's rich. These guys are meant to pacify. Don't get too angry, we've got you. The land, don't worry, we're in parliament fighting. You saw us, Baba. So you can calm down. Calm down, we've got you. White racists will come, will toy, so that you can calm down. Not to actually address the core of what is your issue. Our issue is we don't have land. Let's go and resolve that. Not let's go march, let's go sing. Point of order. Hey, chief, hey, and crack jokes. The ANC has been doing a magnificent job of pacifying frustrated, angry, poor people. And the tools they've been using are social grants, a free house here and there, some free schooling. With tools they've been using are social grants, a free house here and there, some free schooling with umtogo, some oats, brown bread. Because living in your nice free house, you can't be angry like that anymore. And who cares if all Ramaphosa and these guys are rich, but at least, Baba, it's not that bad. Our constitution has been celebrated around the world as one of the best constitutions in the world. This was not decided by ordinary South Africans, poor South Africans who are like, hey, le constitution iyasebenza. Ha! Hey, yazi ngale constitution ngakutshela. We are being told by rich, powerful people abroad, what a great constitution. Why? Because our constitution protects private property rights. If you are a white person who ill-got your land during colonialism, apartheid, it is protected by the constitution. Our economy is protected by the constitution. As I say in my tweet, our constitution's number one objective is to protect the rich, not so much to eradicate poverty. Rich people look at our constitution and very quickly they can be like, yeah, but human rights, but my property, but this is wrong, this is against the law. Look at the constitution. That's why every time you get undocumented foreigners in this country, occupying land, occupying buildings, guess who goes to court to fight for them? NGOs. Guess why they win? The Constitution. It speaks about the Bill of Rights, human rights. It doesn't speak about democracy and the majority. If all 51% of South Africans said, Abahambe, let illegal undocumented foreigners go, The government, the police, the soldiers cannot grab these people and chuck them out because they are protected by this fucking book. The book says, fuck you, poor South African, and your struggles. We would rather preserve these interests. The reason we have illegal foreigners here and why the NGOs fight is because your restaurants, farms, they hire these guys. When your unions came and fought for labor laws, minimum wage and working conditions and 40 hours a week, you became expensive. These guys built their wealth from exploiting your ancestors. They can't keep making money if they pay you fair wage, Baba. So they need another way. And what do? You import slaves. But now you can't bring Indians from India to work the sugarcane fields. You can't bring Malaysians to go and work there in the Cape. The next best thing is people from Malawi, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Lesotho, who are working below minimum wage in horrendous conditions. But they can't complain because they're illegally here. They've got no rights. They probably don't have a contract. So when you try to chuck them out, the NGOs run to their defense using the Constitution.